I want to say on behalf of all of us in Congress, on behalf of the People's House, General Milley, Secretary Esper, thank you for bringing and awarding this well-deserved honor. Monica and Marie, who's outside, I think, and Brad Jr., this is a special moment for us too. And we're so happy to be here to share this with you. I had the advantage of speaking to pretty much all of the witnesses that day. And Bailey came in to my office that afternoon with his foot all bandaged up and his pants all ripped and dirt all over and hadn't even, changed. Spoke to all of these members. Spoke to Brad on the floor that night. And it was all versions of the same story. As soon as Bailey put down the shooter, Brad Wenstrup was right there on top of Steve Scalise. And what is so special and valuable to all of us is that Brad Wenstrup demonstrated the kind of character that every one of us hopes we have when something like this would ever happen. He demonstrated the kind of leadership that we try to teach our children to emulate. And what you did that day, and you walked me through all the technical jargon of what you did, it was a number of things happened. Training from the Army, from dealing with combat gunshot wounds, kicked in. Training is as a physician as to what to do. Putting a tourniquet on a gunshot wound in the midsection, that's not easy to do. You have to know how to do that. Preparing the wound, and we talked to Steve's doctor later, who said because of the way the wound was prepared, his life was saved. So it's really clear to us what really happened. But it wasn't just Brad's medical training, his Army training, but it's that when this all happened, Brad Wenstrup, he led. He answered the call. He stepped in, and it was automatic. That is not taught. That is in him. And so, on behalf of the United States Congress, we're so honored to serve with such a person. We're so proud of what you have done to keep our friend and our colleague alive. And we're thankful to the Army for giving this great man, Colonel Wenstrup, this richly deserved and well-deserved award. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Speaker Ryan. Would General Milley, Secretary Esper, and Colonel Wenstrup please move to the front of the flags? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated for the publishing of the orders. The President of the United States of America, authorized by Act of Congress 2 July 1926, has awarded the Soldier's Medal to Colonel Brad R. Wenstrup, United States Army, for heroism on 14 June 2017 during a shooting at a congressional baseball practice in Alexandria, Virginia. Colonel Wenstrup, while being engaged himself by the active shooter, ushered numerous members of Congress and civilians to cover, saving several lives. He went on to treat Representative Scalise's gunshot wounds with minimal first aid equipment, undoubtedly helping to save the congressman's life. Colonel Wenstrup's heroic actions are in keeping with the finest traditions of military service and reflect great credit upon him, the United States Army Reserve, and the United States Army. Signed, Mark T. Esper, Secretary of the Army.
Cool.